Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Pearls and Politics Podcast, where we are polished and poised for greatness and impact. We are so happy to have you with us today and to wish everyone a very happy new year. It's 2023, and so we are now officially in the second year of Pearls and Politics Podcast, our first full year. It was an amazing 2022. We thank our political pearls and gents all over the world, and we are hoping for a blessed and prosperous 2023 for you and your family. Today, we are going to continue our journey on Black business and Black women in business. So we love all things business here at Pearls and Politics Podcast, and we want everyone in the entrepreneurial spirit and moving forward in their business and making legacies for their family. And today we have a dear friend of mine, someone whose products I use all the time, Tomicia, better known to the world as Georgie Porgie, but we gonna call her Tomicia today. Hello.
Hi. So glad to be here.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you here with Georgie's Infused Elixir.
I'm excited.
I just love it. So tell us all about yourself first.
My name is Tomicia Taylor, also known as Georgie Porgie. That's what everyone calls me. I started Georgies Infused Elixir a few years ago, but let me go back. I am a mother of 3 children. All of them are 20 and older. I was raised in St. Louis, Missouri, moved to Illinois when I was about 11 years old, and I have 5 siblings, 5 sisters actually, and graduated from Cahokia High School.
Okay. And how do we know each other?
From the St. Clair County Courthouse. I was a bailiff at the courthouse for about 10 years.
And see that I only know this Georgie because she's gonna tell us all about her wonderful fitness journey, but I only know the fine woman that y'all see, and I tell her all the time, girl, you know you fine.
Thank you.
I only know you through that, and you were always so kind and so nice and so funny and so funny, okay, and told it like it is. And so I appreciate all the time that we spent and all your kindness then. And for you keeping me together now, because you keep me together.
Yes.
We're going to talk all about that. So tell us, like, why did you even decide to go into business? So we want our viewers to have different perspectives on business. So whether, it was a silver spoon startup because your daddy gave you $1 million, or whether, like future episodes, you started with like $200 in a dream. Like, why did you decide to go into business?
It was actually personal for me. A few years ago, I had a kidney abscess, and I wanted, I didn't know what to do as far as, my health and all this and that, whatever. So once I had the kidney abscess, I had 3 surgeries in 1 year, ended up with a nephrostomy tube and bag, walking around with the bag on me, had 3 surgeries in 1 year. And then after that, I just made a pivot to start a healthy lifestyle completely, altogether. A lot of people start messaging me saying, why was the abscess there? They never knew why it was there. Never found out, the cause of it. But I said it had to come from poor diet. Like, I didn't know what else. So I started studying inflammation and, different things like that. And I said I wanted to make a change within my community and started with my children, my household first. And one day I was on Facebook and I just put the fruit elixirs that I put in a jar every day and was drinking them every day, and I put it on Facebook, and it was like heaven opened up. People were like, make me some, and I'm like, I don't know how to make this.
Because they fire now.
So it was a change. I started with the fruit elixirs. That was it. And then I said, I want to go deeper. I don't want to just sell people these and that's it, because they were coming to me with digestive issues. I have digestive issues. I'm bloated. I'm constipated. I'm this, I'm that. So I started doing a detox tea, which has been phenomenal. And then I just expanded to a lung tea, a menstrual cycle tea, different green teas, a stress tea. And then so I wanted people to drink a drink that was healthy with the green tea and lemons. You know, not drinking sports drinks and different things, sodas and different things like that. So
all that sugar, all those extra sugar,
chemicals. Yes, so I came up with peach green tea, strawberry green tea, pineapple basil, mullein tea for your respiratory system, just different teas. I just started studying teas, herbs, and what they do for your body. So that's where we are now.
And now look at you. So your journey was the kidney, but then you also have a tremendous, like, whole body transformation testimony. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I was about 147, and I just started working out heavy, just working out, and then drinking. I'm a product of my own products, because I started making stuff and drinking it and doing it, you know, weeks at a time. And I said, okay, this works.
And before people start, 147, we not body shaming, but how tall are you?
5'4".
Exactly. So 147 on 6 feet is different from 147 at 5'4". I'm short as well. So it's all about what your healthy weight is for you, though.
Absolutely.
And so you felt that you needed to change for you.
Absolutely. I did. I felt that the need to just change for me. And I went and got my fitness nutrition specialist certification, now certified personal trainer, which I'll start in a few months. But I just wanted to get the nutritional part first and then, you know, start working people out. I didn't want to just stick plans in their face, here, drink this, do this, and then not have the exercising part working out. So I actually started a walking group this July, because so many people live sedentary lifestyles, and heart disease is the number one killer amongst us. So a lot of people was like, I don't know how to exercise. I don't want to exercise. Can you walk with me? Like, they were asking me, can you just walk with me?
Just take a walk.
So I just started this walking group. And once I started the group, people were like, can I jump rope? Can we run? You know, can we run the stairs? And can we do this and do that? And they were coming like 15 minutes early, you know, to do those things. And, you know, it got me excited. And then I started getting sponsors, like, can you make 30 bottles and I pay for it? And, you know, after the walk, let people, you know, try your product. So that was phenomenal for me. And this year, I'll start earlier with the walking group. It's absolutely free. I wanted it to be free for the community. I wanted to get people moving. I don't want to just sell products, throw it in their face, and that's it. I just want to get the community moving. Just moving.
And you are very magnetic. So I can totally see folks being like, oh, Georgie out there walking, I want to walk. Your personality, your heart, and your smile. Like I said, and you know, I love complimenting women, complimenting black women. And they like, oh, well, can I be fine like George? Then let me go out here with her and get to walking and running and jumping and doing all those things. Yeah. And you are very passionate. We talk about that in our episodes when we meet with black business owners. It's just like the passion just jumps off of them. Yes. And, you know, if you can't do it with passion, why do it? And then that translates to your customers, because they like, oh, she don't really want to be here. But you're very passionate about it, and you've always been very passionate. And I'm going to be honest, that's what led me to even consider trying she has amazing bone broth, y'all. She has amazing sea moss. She'll get into that, but I'm just so excited. But it was your passion and your personality. I'm like, okay, well, she seems like a woman that's about her business. I mean, she's a woman bailiff.
Yeah.
I mean, weren't you the only woman bailiff?
The only one.
Yeah. And so it was
lady.
just so many things about you. And then, like I said, you look, what did you say? You're a walking billboard, because you use your own product, and you're a testimony of your own products, because you're looking at you and you're like, okay, well, she's using it. It's working for her. She's healthy. And I want to kind of I want to be healthy.
Yeah.
Like, I want to get myself together.
Yes.
Because for me, at that time where I initially came to you, I wasn't, like, even now, wasn't overweight or,
Right.
wasn't really having a health issue at that time. But it was close to pandemic time and, cold and flu season. And I got kids in school and they bring all that mess home. And your bone broth really, when we would get sick, it would really give us that immune boost that we needed to recover more quickly.
Maintenance.
Yes.
Maintenance.
Yes. So tell us about your brand, because it's beautiful. And, I love your whole setup. So tell us how you, where your vision for your name, obviously we know the name, but also your branding and your whole vibe.
So the Georgies, of course, is my name. And then the Infused Elixirs is what I started with. Infusing the fruit with water, with green tea. That was what I initially started with. And I really wasn't serious about it in the beginning. But when I started, the 7-day supply, people was coming back. The first few weeks, people were coming back to me. And 1 or 2 weeks, I lost 10 pounds. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, I got something here.
I'm on something here, yeah.
So I just dove deeper into it. Dove deeper into it. And then I just wanted fruit and herbs, fruit and the trees as the logo and the branding.
And you have merch, I see. So you have T-shirts and you have mugs. So we gonna want to go, when she tells us how to get to it, we gonna want to go and start buying her merch and supporting her product. So you told us the why, okay? And you've told us about how people are just gravitating towards your wonderful product. So what did you bring with you today that you can show us today? And then you can tell us all about the stuff that's not even out here.
So I have about 15 different teas because I feel I did a lot of research on different teas, and teas help with bloating, inflammation, purifying your blood, boosting your immune system, just maintenance, a lot of maintenance. So I went deep into teas. I went deep into putting teas in just about everything. And so I have a mango green tea, a hibiscus green tea, sea moss, which has 92 minerals in it, heart healthy. It's good for your immune system, just overall health. And then when the pandemic started, I went into the elderberry syrup. A lot of people take the cough syrup at the stores with the elderberry in it, but it has a lot of unnatural products in it. It can sit on the shelf 2 years. So I wanted to make one with the most optimal benefits. So I did elderberry syrup with ginger. It has turmeric in it. It has honey in it. Even kids 1 and older can take it. I sell coffee mugs. I make my own vegan capsules, moringa, sea moss, super greens, tart cherry, just a wide array of different capsules because, the gelatin capsules in the stores, they're filled with fillers.
Stuff.
They're filled with fillers.
Yes.
You're going to pay a little bit more for these, but it's all natural. Everything in it is natural. This is my immunity shot. It has turmeric, green tea, ginger, and lime in it. Great immune system booster. People have really been buying these in the wintertime. And then I have all of the fruit elixirs is what I
Now, let me say something about the shot.
Okay.
So when you go into your grocery store, we won't name that, you go into your grocery store, you see the same size bottle. But why not, instead of buying it from them, buy it from local Black woman-owned business? Why not support your community? Why not support your classmate from Cahokia High School? Why not support your former coworker from the courthouse? And so, yes, it's quick and it's convenient to run by the store, the gas station, and get it. But here is a woman out here doing her thing, has done the research. That's something that I have to circle back. What did you say? I did the research first. I got my certification first. So many people try to say what they want to say about Black business, and some of it is justified. Okay, I'm a Black woman in business. I said what I said, but that's part of why we're here, to journey into excellence.
Yeah.
And I can say that her customer service is excellent. I came by her house, what was that, in November? And picked up my hibiscus tea, which changed my whole life. We'll get into that. Spotless. And it ain't like she knew I was coming. And you don't get to that level of spotless in your kitchen, just even if I had said I was coming. So just the cleanliness and the excellence of what you were saying, I've seen it. And so I can testify to it. So y'all listen to what I'm saying, okay? So those shots, so everything that she has up here, I'm leaving with today, but don't worry about me. She got more where that came from, but you were about to tell us about your elixirs.
So the fruity elixirs is what I started with, and I wanted people to get full benefits of the elixir. So I do an all berry one, which is raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. And with the fruit elixirs, it relieves bloating. It gives you something to drink. A lot of people don't like plain water. A lot of people don't.
I hate to drink water.
So I put it all in a bottle. I literally just put it in a bottle, give you a green tea with it, throw you some lemons in it as well. So it really helps with bloating, flushing, toxins, inflammation, build your immune system. So that's the fruit elixirs. That's my baby. That's what I started with. I have a Love Your Lungs tea, which has mullein in it, which helps your respiratory system, your lungs and everything like that. And then my hibiscus detox tea, that is the people's champ. That was the second thing that I came up with. Combined with the fruit elixirs is a great combination, amazing combination.
Yes. So let's talk about your hibiscus detox tea. Like you said, in addition to your elixir, that's like your go-to. And it wasn't until about 2 years ago that I started, or less, that I started to have like some GI issues. I think a lot of it stemmed from stress. And we all know that your mental health and stress and all things associated in that vein can then affect you physically.
Yes.
And I had never had GI issues. I mean, I'm a small woman and I would have these big old babies, and you know how pregnant women suffer from constipation and all these other things. We just gonna keep it 100 on
Absolutely.
present politics. And so never had any issues. So that really frightened me when I'm like, okay, my whole life, never had any GI issues. Don't know where this is coming from. And so I started juicing, and then the pandemic and 40 plus with 3 times postpartum,
Yes.
then them pounds started coming. So I had to start working out. But drinking water, exercising, and juicing and doing things like your teas and stuff have really caused most of those issues to completely subside. And we have to do better. Like self-care is become a thing almost to the point that it's cliche now.
Yes.
But it's so important. And self-care isn't just a manicure and a pedicure.
Right.
This is self-care.
It is.
What you're going to do with your clients when your personal training is going to be self-care.
Absolutely.
And we have to find the time. I used to go, no lie, and it's embarrassing to say, I would go 2 to 3 months when I was younger without a sip of water.
Yes.
So the only water that I would get would come from my Sprite or my food. It was never enough. And I'm thinking, how much further along could my health journey be if I was always one of those people that had the big gallon that says 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10. I'm not there, okay? I am not there, but my journey continues.
Yeah.
And so what do you really want us to do better?
The biggest thing is I understand the turn-up is real. Everybody love to just eat poorly. And I mean, the fast food, the sodas, and I just stress, put a lot of good in. Eat more fruit. eat more vegetables, get out and exercise. If it's not doing anything but walking, take a walk. Because like I said, heart disease is the number one killer amongst us. The number 3 leading cause of death is colon cancer. You know, I try to stress inflammation and bloating. Gut health is so critical. Gut health is the main component of our bodies. If your gut is not healthy, you have headaches, you have bloating, you have inflammation, you have swelling, which leads to disease, which leads to the colon cancers, the hypertension, the high blood pressure, the diabetes. It leads to that. And with us, we just love to do bad. We really do. It's in our communities. We just absolutely love to do bad. So I am here to promote wellness. I wanted to promote wellness all the way around, from the drinks to the food to the soups to the broths to everything. And every time I got an idea or somebody called me and said, "You got something for this?" I'm like, "No, but I'm gonna make it." You know, and I've just started making things. During the pandemic, I didn't watch TV at all. I was researching, I was studying, I was getting certified in different things, and I was just doing things for my community. I just want people to be better and to do better. Like, that's it. That's all I was doing, just doing research.
That is very admirable, because so many times people go into anything, business, start a workout plan, whatever, without the research.
Right.
And then we end up failing.
Yep.
And so we want to make sure that we are setting ourselves up to succeed.
Yes.
And to be excellent in our success. We don't just want to be out here just kind of flailing in the wind. So you want to get with a Georgie and say, "Hey, this is an issue that I'm having." And now we, of course, know that we are promoting business and her awesome things that she does. But obviously, she has told me, we agree, consult your doctor, right?
Absolutely.
So none of this is, we're not saying, stop your high blood pressure medicine and call. No. But you can contact George in conjunction with your physician, and you can get on a personal trainer plan, and you can do what needs to be done in conjunction with your physician. So let's be smart. We're not, we're not saying anything like that. So we're going to put that disclaimer out there.
Thank you.
But back to what we were saying, now that we got that out there. So how can we reach you? Like, if I want to finish getting my life together and fit back in these dresses that I, refuse to give to the Goodwill because, or no, Project Compassion or Community Lifeline.
Yeah.
How can we reach you? Like, where can you be found?
I am on Facebook under Georgie Porgie, under George's Infused Elixir. My business phone is 618-221-0377. My shop is at 6400 West Main, Suite 1 in Belleville, Illinois. I am on Instagram under George's Infused Elixir.
And we want to go out immediately and like, love, and share and subscribe to all of her platforms and support her business. But you mentioned in the beginning, and we know you are a very doting, loving mother. And, you've had several, you've been a bailiff and you've done these other things. Like, how do you manage that? Because we're talking about self-care and being our best selves. That's a lot. And your business is booming. Back to this clean kitchen. So there was this beautiful silver stainless bowl with her hibiscus. And it looked like something out of a magazine. So you are busy. Like, that was a lot that goes into that giant bowl and drying it and making sure you're only buying the best products and then doing it. Like, how do you manage life? Help us manage life.
Well, now I'm an empty nester, and so I don't have to look after my children. But a month or so ago, I was told that my job was ending in 3 days. So I said, I am a job. Like, I'm going to use this as a blessing and go ahead and take my business to another level, because it was kind of holding me back, staying stagnant and, working a 9 to 5. So I said I was going to take this to a whole nother level. So a lot of the stress is off of me as far as children, you know, because they're grown and out of the house, and then was working a job. So this is kind of new to me. All of it is really, really new. So I'm working on it right now.
Okay. So now that, so that's going to be, this is going to be your full time.
This is it.
So this is just getting ready to turn into
This
$1
is-
million bitch. We talk about the Spanx lady. No, we gonna be talking about Georgie Porgie this time
is
next
it.
year, and she gonna be like, "Girl, can you believe back in January I was on your podcast, and then now I'm just speaking it and believing it.
I'm
so
receiving it.
if we want to like solicit your personal trainer, if we want to be a client with your personal trainer, like as a personal trainer, how do like what are you taking men? Are you just taking ladies, or do you take teens? Like, who is going to be your client for the new Georgie Porgie fitness plan?
Everybody. I am open to taking everybody. It's going to be a new journey, but I am willing to take on everybody. Like I'm literally, and I'm still working out those details, along with my fitness and nutrition book that's coming out. So I'm working on that as well. So you can just call me. I'm available to chat about assessments and different things like that. Stop by the office, but I'm available. And I forgot my website. It's www.infusedelixirs.com.
Okay. I just love your product. I just love your branding, just everything. I absolutely love it, and you will always have my support because
you.
I'm always gonna need something to get my life together and get my edges together. But what if there was one thing that you wanted to sell anybody, Black woman coming up, you know, a young teen coming up, because you know these teens out here making it happen with these lemonade stands and all this other stuff that they're doing. What would you tell somebody if they were saying, "Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to do this because everybody's doing it"? What would you? I have a random question for each business guest. So that's your question. If somebody was like, "Well, I'm not going to do it because everybody else is doing it," what would you say to encourage them?
I feel like there is room for everyone. It may not, you know, my stuff just may not be a certain person's audience. You know, they may want to get it from somebody else. So I just feel like people should stop with the limitations on what they can do, because I just feel like it's room for everybody. It is literally room. If God told you to do that, and if that's your gift and that's your craft, go ahead and do it. That's it.
That's right. I think sometimes we have to understand that we are a lot of times our own worst enemy.
Yes.
Or we are the ones that are stopping us from greatness.
Yes.
It's not this one and that one, the white one and the black one. No, it's us.
It is.
And so we have to learn how to push through our fear,
We do.
our doubts about ourselves,
Yes.
doubts about what we do or don't know, and get out and do the work,
Yes.
do the research, go to school, do whatever it is that you need to do. I was telling my niece just last night, the biggest room in the world is the room for improvement.
Yes.
Because we're all in it.
Yes.
And I have to improve, you have to improve. And if we are working individually and collectively, right,
Yes.
to be better, then our community, then our state, then our country, like everything can be better.
Everything.
And that's what we really need to make sure that we're focusing on. So, will you come back?
I will. I'm so excited to come back. Already.
I am so excited to have you back. So you heard that, ladies and gentlemen. She will come back. She will talk to us about more. She will bring more products. She will show us all about, you know, her journey with
Yes.
her clients, if they have her permission, obviously, to let us see all the wonderful things that she's doing in the community. And so we appreciate you so much.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
And thank you for tuning in today to Pros in Politics Podcast, where we are polished and poised for greatness and impact. Thank you so much for being with us. And again, Happy New Year to you and your family. Please join us again next week. And in the meantime, please like, love, share, and subscribe. Thank you.